How's everyone doing? You all right? I just got back from a lovely run. I did about 52 minutes, went for a really good run, and did a live stream earlier on Instagram about mentorship and why mentorship is really simple and why it's really helpful. And a lot of people don't understand it unless they've had a mentoring session with me or they've had mentorship with other mentors. And yeah, you know, in a nutshell, mentorship is help and support. People have got an idea that it's something that is so complicated that no one's going to understand, and it involves, you know, stuff that is almost like, I don't know, crazy. And mentorship is a conversation over coffee for the most part. You know, that's how my mentorship sessions work with my clients. And you know, if you're a committed person, then they're life-changing. My client Phil has been doing my mentorship now for over a year, and we meet every week in this place or other places now for coffee and sit down, and it's changed his life. You know, he graduated from university in a doctor. Didn't want to do that as a career, wanted to have his own coaching business, and now he's built a successful business. He's come from a shy background, and now he's doing talks and lectures and public talks in front of 10, 20 plus people. So it's, you know, this is the simplicity. And I've said this before, no one that's successful, no one who's overcome anxiety or turned their life around or lived a positive life in any walk of life or field has done it on their own. Everyone's had a mentor or a therapist or a teacher or a martial arts teacher, and it's been the same for me. So getting a mentor, it's not a weakness, it's nothing to be embarrassed or ashamed about. It's a beautiful thing. I've said it earlier, it makes me laugh. If something breaks in your house and there's a maintenance problem, you don't say that I'm embarrassed or I'm ashamed. You get on the phone or you speak to your landlord or your local council if you own your property, and you call the plumber around or the gas man or the electrician, and you pay them to fix the problem in your house. So it's the same with mental health and confidence and what I teach. You know, teaching people how to manage their anxieties. You get an expert who's an expert in anxiety or nutrition or fitness or training or public speaking. You know, these are all things that I help people with, and many more. And you get them to help you. Right, Timmy? So today I'm gonna have a mentoring session. I mean, really, it's really the same. The mentoring sessions that I do is the same that you guys and girls have been enjoying, or some of you might not enjoy, it's fine, not for everyone, on my live streams, except the difference is obviously when I mentor people, we do a paid program, it's one-on-one, and it's you know, it's private mentorship. It's not on camera, or it's not for everyone to see, unless clients want to do a testimonial, which some do. So it's in person. You know, I work with you in person, and that's what all right, Mitch, that's what makes all the difference. So I'll try and get into some of that today and the things that I do. But I do understand, you know, we're all like that. I'm the same. When I wanted to join the boxing gym, I was nervous about, you know, what are they going to make me do? You know, what's going to happen? Obviously I had an idea, and that's why people, it's basically anxiety. People are scared. So if they want to inquire about my mentorship or someone else's mentorship or any sort of coaching, mentorship, therapy, or you know, boxing or fitness, all these things in the kind of area, they're all in that kind of area, umbrella of therapy. They're all different types, but it's kind of similar, right? Everybody wants to figure out how can they be a more positive person? How can they overcome their fears and their anxieties? How can they improve their life, basically? It's all in that same umbrella. So people are generally scared before they think about investing in mentorship, and people want to know what's going to happen. I understand that. And that's something that I'm going to start to explain more. Yeah, you're right, Timmy, you're right. Timmy says, I agree with you, I agree. It's because I'm getting old, or I am old. I'm 40 years old. Old, man. I feel young, and I've got this as Timmy said, I've got a detective jacket on because, you know, I've got a a detective has to solve problems. I'm trying to solve all your problems today. What did I learn from being an entrepreneur? I learned a lot of stuff. It's hard to pin it down into one question right now. Appreciate your question. What did I learn? I learned a lot about fear and anxiety. That was probably the first thing that I learned, at how scary it is, how much stress and anxiety it entails. But if you enjoy it, which I do, and you care about people, which I do, and you want to help people, and you want to be a positive person, and you want to live a positive life, anyone can do it. And there's a lot of joy. You get to meet a lot of nice people. You learn a lot of things from meeting a lot of people. So that's some of the things that I've learned. I also learned that it's not as bad as people think it is. You know, people have got an idea about a businessman or a businesswoman or running a business, and if they've never done it before, that idea usually is quite wrong. It's quite inaccurate. So that's been interesting learning that. What else have I learned? You know, having to learn about taxes, you know, having to be responsible, and how to earn money, having to pay taxes, which is quite stressful and challenging until you get a bit more used to it. All those things. Public speaking, something that is that I love. It's really scary, but anyone can do it if they want to do it. Yeah, there's some of the things that I learned. Well, we're already doing it today, which is great. So I try and get to your questions and explain what I'm going to explain. Hope all of you are well. Obviously, I'm not with all of you in person, so I don't always know how you're getting on. You know, with my friends, I know how they're doing because, you know, we meet regularly, phone call. With my clients, I see them every week, and I know that they're doing well. Or if they're not doing well, then I know that and we can figure it out. But with a lot of you, obviously, I can't see you in person. Some of you, I know you from coming on the stream. Some of you, I might know you, but you use different names. So I've got to take that into account. As these live streams are very limited. I appreciate them a lot, appreciate all of you, but they're not as good as, you know, the mentoring sessions in person that I do, or, you know, in my private life, going to the gym with my friends, people that I know at the gym, my family. I went for a run today. I absolutely love it. I'm trying to encourage more of you, not in a pressured way, not in a judgmental way, to start running. I'm telling you, man, let me make it, this is what this mentoring session's about today over coffee. Running is so simple. It's so simple. Anyone can do it. If you just do it and don't compare yourself to anyone and go at a nice slow pace and just enjoy it, I can't even put it into words. It's really enjoyable. It makes you really relax. It gives you a lot of confidence. It helps you in all areas of life. It definitely helps to manage stress and anxiety. And it's a lot of fun once you get going. You know, I enjoy it. Anyone can do it. You feel relaxed after a run as well. I've just come from a run now, and I can barely speak because I feel sleepy. It's a nice feeling. You know, you just feel really, really calm, really happy, really grateful. You don't need much. And that's another thing that I'm trying to teach more on all the platforms, and to any of my clients, to do running. You know, look, it's not just for people that have got anxiety disorders. Everyone can run, of any age, of any background, of any walk of life. We're all human. And that's another thing you asked me, what did I learn from being an entrepreneur, is that, yeah, we've all got different personalities. We live in different cities and we've got different jobs, and we might have had a different upbringing, but we're all the same. We're all human, you know. We're all human beings. No one's better than anyone. And I learned that from, I suppose, entrepreneurship. It took me quite a few years. But I post up all the little clips that I've been doing on my training. Right, so where was I, right? I mean, really enjoying this today, by the way, Luke. So, if any of you are interested in doing a mentoring session with me in person, over a coffee, in a nice coffee shop, I always take my clients to all the places I go, nice places. You can book a mentoring session. What I'm doing now is to make it easy for people, because I don't want to complicate things, and you know, I have long-term mentorship, which is not for everyone. I've got a 1-year program, which I do with my client Phil and James separately, but that's not for everyone, and obviously I can't do 1 year of everyone, right? It's a year of my life, and the years are getting quicker. And I've got a 6 weeks mentorship program, a 3 month, but I'm now gonna do a 1 hour session, so you're not obligated to sign up for anything longer, and I'm also not obligated to take you on, so there's no pressure on both sides. And I don't like pressure in that way, and I know none of you do, right? So you can do an hour of me, an hour paid session, meet in person, and I can help you with the anxieties that are troubling you right now or holding you back. And you can talk about those anxieties with me over a coffee. We'll have a nice chat, nice coffee, and we'll take it from there. And I'll give you some advice if you want me to give you advice on how you can improve your life. And a lot of the simple things are getting you to go to the gym, getting you to eat a healthier diet, you know, things like that. But there's no pressure, it's easy going. A lot of the value is the conversation, the therapy, having a chat. It's very simple. It's like meeting up with a friend, but let's just say a friend that's got more experience in this area of mentorship and therapy, as I've been doing it now for 12 years.
Hello guys, how are you doing? Hungry.
So mentorship is help and support, as I said. A lot of you, I mean, I don't know all of your goals, but you know your goals, you know what you want to do. It's going to be in the area, it's going to be one of the other, if not all. It's going to be career. Most of you at the moment are probably struggling with doing a job that you enjoy, or those of you that are maybe doing a job that you enjoy, or you know, maybe you want to improve or start a business. It's going to be challenges in your career. There's going to be anxieties there. It's going to be things in health and fitness. Some of you might not be happy with the shape that you're in. You might be overweight, or you might not be going to the gym at all, and you're depressed about that. So you need some help and support, someone to help you, me, to give you that extra motivation, accountability, and support. We all need support to get you to go to the gym and work out and enjoy the gym. So there's that. Then there's going to obviously be areas of your relationships with people. So always challenges in relationships. You might not have any positive friends, or you might have some good friends, and I hope that you do, but you're too anxious to meet them because of your social anxiety. And getting my help and support and mentorship could build your confidence up, take that stress away, so you can spend more time with your family, with your friends, the people that you love. It's not complicated. What makes it complicated is you make it complicated. We make it complicated. Our anxiety, our thinking. So my mentorship is helping my clients to make their life more simple, because making your life more complicated, it's not going to help it. It's going to make it worse. And people are trying to solve their anxieties and their challenges with the same thing that created the problem in the first place, and that's overthinking, worrying, all the ideas in your head, and not taking enough action, not doing simple things like I say on the channel. Clean your apartment, go for a walk in the park, go for a run, go to the gym, meet up with a friend, have a coffee in person. Don't spend all your time at home on your own, isolated on social media. It's going to make you depressed, it's going to make you miserable. Spend time with your family, spend some time on your own, do things that you enjoy. You know, there's many hobbies that I'm sure you've got. If some of you would care to tell me, great. Do some writing, do some photography, do some traveling, help someone, do some charity. If you've got a dog or a cat, take them out for a walk in the park. These are the things that make a life happy. These are the things that make you live a positive life with gratitude. My teaching's simple, very simple. Anyone can do it. It would actually help if some of you tell me, if some of you could tell me, how can I help you? What are the areas that you're struggling in? I know it's going to be the problem at the moment is anxiety, but as you know, anxiety is a big area. Everyone's got anxieties in different areas, and I'd love to know where all of your anxieties are, so I can at least try and help you. Thanks, Alan. It is nice.
But if you say it's good, I mean.
For those of you at the moment, it's totally fine. If you're not comfortable and you don't want to talk about your anxieties at the moment because it stresses you out, it makes you down, no problem. If you just want to come on the stream, you enjoy joining, it helps you in any positive way, I really appreciate that. Thanks, Alan. I really appreciate your support. Just to let you guys and girls know as well, I've got a free event. So those of you that can't do a paid mentorship program, I'm doing a free event on the 12th of this month. It's a 2-hour event. It's conversation over coffee. We're meeting around this corner in a train, outside a train station. We're going to go to the park in a group. I'm going to do a mentoring session. We're going to have a lovely time. We're going to drink coffee. We're going to talk about our anxieties, not only our anxieties, and I'm going to give you some simple tools on how you can manage your anxieties and start to live a positive life. Who on this live stream doesn't want to live a positive life? Let me know, and I won't waste my time telling you. How many of you must be sick and tired and bored of hearing me talk about anxiety, depression, sadness, loneliness, my story? Because sometimes I share my story and I'm like, oh man, this is a broken record. I enjoy sharing it sometimes, but sometimes I don't want to talk about myself. I don't want to talk about my story. I want to help all of you. I enjoy helping people, and I like to hear your story. And sometimes it's not always good to talk about anxiety. My dad's right. Sometimes my dad says, stop talking about your problems all the time. He's right sometimes. Sometimes he's wrong. We're all human. Thanks, man. Yeah, look, I feel I'm happy now. I'm happy that I'm bald. I feel better now. Saved money on haircuts. I've got less hair on my head and I feel freer. It's better. I'm not a legend. Don't call me that. I'm just a normal person like all of you. I'm not a legend. And legends are old. I'm not that old. I'm only 40. I'm 40 years young. Yeah, it does actually. My friend, my good friend who passed away, he said to me, you know, he was great because he said, Jonathan, when you're ready, because you're obviously, I've been losing my hair a long time. When you shave your hair, it's going to look better. The shorter you shave it, the less bald you're going to look. He's absolutely right. Wisdom. I feel better, honestly. Obviously, it was nice having a thick head of hair. But when I had a lot of hair, I was miserable. I weren't happy. I wasn't happy. Now I'm happier. I feel more grateful. And it's more important things in life than hairlines and being bald or having hair. Besides, I feel good because I run, I eat salmon, I clean my apartment, and I do what I love. I mentor good people. A simple life for me. I'm a simple man, boring pleasures. Yeah. Anyway, enough about me. So what are the anxieties at the moment of all of you guys and girls, I mean this in a kind way, you going to the gym regularly, following the stuff on the channel, you're working on your diet or public speaking. Let's get some questions on you guys now, on things about improving. Alan, you thought about some mentorship? I do mentorship sessions for all these areas, especially fitness. A lot of my clients, actually was doing a live stream the other day, waiting to mentor my client Phil. A young guy heard my live stream, liked it. He started talking to me. I had a chat with him. I gave him some advice. We had a nice chat, and he wants to do my mentorship for fitness. So I do mentorship to help people get back to the gym. Leads. Oh, well, my client comes down from Birmingham. There's no excuses if you're committed. To be honest, Alan, I'm not putting pressure on you, but it's the truth. Clients travel around the world. Sometimes that's an excuse for people, they don't travel, but that's how you change your life. I do sessions over Zoom, so if you can't get to me. But I just want to help everybody to make progress and not be a case where people just come on live streams and just stay on the internet, but they're not actually changing their life. You want to be careful with that, It can be a real negative addiction for people where you just become a follower, and I don't want that for people. I want people to actually make progress in their life. So I'm not just talking to Alan, I'm talking to millions of people in general. Sure, send me an email. There's no harm in getting the ball rolling. Sometimes you need a push, people need it. They need to do a mentoring session and to invest some money. When you invest some money, it makes you commit more, and it's been the same for me. When I've spent money on courses in coaching and therapy, I put more effort in, whereas sometimes if it's for free, you don't always value it, you don't appreciate it because it's too available. It's not always the case, but it's just kind of getting people to commit. And all my clients that are getting results, I'm being honest, they've all committed, not just with my mentorship, other programs. All my clients, James and Phil, they've done my paid mentorship. They've gone and done paid courses and personal training, public speaking classes, and I've done the same. I invested in paid mentorship, not with all my mentors, but a lot of them. Boxing was paid, it wasn't that much money, but when I did mentorship with my other mentor, it was expensive, but I appreciated it. I got a lot out of it. So you have to invest, you don't always have to invest in money, but you need to invest in your time and your effort. And it's the same with the running. If you don't invest exercising, then you're not going to lose weight. That is such an important thing I want to stress today. If you want to overcome anxiety, if you want to change your life in any area, if you want to, improve your career, if you want to make friends, if you want to go to the gym, eat a healthier diet, if you want to build your confidence with people, if you want to overcome any anxiety, traveling, it doesn't matter what anxiety, you have to invest. You've got to commit, otherwise nothing will change. You'll just get so used to being in that habit, you'll stay there forever. Those of you that want a bit of help, if you go on my Instagram page, daily I post stuff on fitness for managing anxiety. I want to explain this to people, some of you may not know. Losing weight and training and keeping fit massively decreases anxiety. Let's say that you've got bad social anxiety, or you've got anxiety, life anxiety, and it's hard to come out of your house. If you go to the gym every week, your mental health's going to improve, your confidence is going to increase with people, with all areas of life. Your anxiety is going to come down. Take that bit of advice. So 2 tips today that I teach on all my programs. Socialize with people and go to the gym. Simple. So as I said, the hour mentoring sessions that I'm doing, I can do them on Zoom. So if any of you want to do a mentoring session and book a call with me, but you can't get to me in person, we can do it on Zoom. I mentor my client James. He's doing my 2-year program. He comes down from Scotland every month and does a session with me, and the remaining sessions we do them on Zoom, and it works great. So you don't have to be in person with me to get the benefits of my mentorship. You can do a call on Zoom, and I do it on Zoom. Guys, I'm not going to speak now more on about hair and stuff like that. I haven't got time for that now. I've spoken on that. I want to move on, continue with the lesson. I do appreciate that you're asking, but I haven't got time for that now. I want to talk about fitness, managing anxiety. Those of you that want to change your life, no, it's okay, it's fine. I've just got to, say it, because otherwise people keep asking questions, and it's just a distraction from, improving your life. I've come on today because I want to help all of you. If I share things about me, it's in a context because I'm saying, look, this helps me. This will really help you. It helps my clients. Soon, I'm not going to do as many live streams. I'm going to tell you why. Because people get too addicted to coming on live streams, but they don't actually take the action in their life, and that's kind of frustrating, and I'm sad for other people, where my clients and other people, not just my clients and me, are getting results. Because at the end of the day, guys and girls, everyone's got anxiety today, but some people have got anxiety more than others, right? A lot of you have. I can relate. If you don't leave your house, and you don't go to the gym, and you don't spend time with your family, and you don't make friends, or you don't meet up with your friends in person, your mental health is not going to improve. It really isn't. So spending too much time on these live streams is really, really not good for anxiety. Obviously, it's brilliant if you go to the gym like I do, and my clients and my friends. If you go to the gym every week and you spend time in person, then it's completely fine to spend some hours online. But a lot of people don't have that right balance, and I really try to encourage all of you, because I've got your best interest at heart, to not fall into that trap, because that's one of the traps of anxiety, to keep you stuck and to keep you addicted to movies, YouTube videos and live streams. And I understand it is hard, it happens to me sometimes, but that's where you gotta break out of it and have a little bit of willpower. I was my client Phil, we were here last Tuesday at this very place. We had a great session. We had a 3-hour mentoring session, sat down like this, had a coffee, and we were both talking about how beneficial it is sitting down with someone, having a mentor, someone to talk to, and having a coffee, and being able to share ideas, get your anxieties out, get your ideas out, and have somebody to talk to. That's not going to interrupt you when you're speaking. That's not going to be negatively critical, but it's going to help you and encourage you, listen to you. It's so simple, but it's so effective. And today a lot of people don't have that. They don't have that relationship, unfortunately, with their friends, or a teacher, or a therapist, or a mentor, so they can get their stresses out, get their ideas out, and start to actually live those ideas and put them into practice. And that's the value of having a mentor and doing one of my mentoring sessions. And I've had therapy and mentors, and it really helped me, because I was able to sit down with a mentor and share things that were bothering me or stressing me. Or sometimes it's not always the case of sharing your anxieties, it's just having gratitude, talking about things that you enjoy, and having that relationship. So powerful, but so simple. So another thing that I do for clients, and any of you are welcome to it now, I help them to design a routine in their life. So they've got a daily routine. So they're getting more things done every day, and they're not just sitting around overthinking. And that's what the anxiety will do. Have you noticed that? If you leave your life up to your anxiety, it will steal your joy. Because you'll just waste all your time worrying about your life when you could use that time putting that into something that you enjoy, like spending time with your family or your friends, or going to the gym, working out, or cleaning your apartment, or going out for a run in the park, or, you know, helping someone else, instead of doing what a lot of people do, which is a lot of times, I'm sorry to say it, but being selfish all the time, always thinking about themselves and what they can get. But one of the biggest joys in life is not what you can get from people, but what you can give. But to give to people, you've got to get out of your house, or you've got to get on the phone and help someone else. And you can do that just by being friendly. You can do that just by, you know, making someone laugh, just by being civil. So as I said, that was a mentoring session with me. It's simple. My mentoring sessions are a conversation over coffee. I help and support my clients who have got anxiety to overcome their anxieties, to talk about them, to better manage them, so they can live a positive life, be a better person, be more positive to other people. Example, go to the gym, spend time with their family and friends, you know, start a career or enjoy their career and enjoy their life. Really simple. Thank you for coming on today. I really appreciate it, guys and girls. Like, share, subscribe. Good luck with applying this advice. If you want to book a mentoring session, my email is below. Send me an email. If you're committed and you've got the right attitude, I can mentor you. My mentoring sessions start off at 1 hour. I do that in person, if that's something that works for both of us, and I also do that online. If you can't get to me in person and you prefer doing it over Zoom, we can do that, all right? Have a wonderful day. I appreciate all of you coming on. I'll speak to you soon. Enjoy your Sunday, all right? Bye.